My name is Debra, and I want to welcome you to my channel. On this channel, I share budgeting, I do cash stuffing, and I also am in the process of paying off a $50,000 student loan debt. So I really hope you consider subscribing and supporting my channel and my journey. So today I'm going to be focusing on the month of August 2024, and going over some of my goals and also what my budget looks like. And I'm excited to share this information. All right, so for my goals for the month, I want to continue to declutter my closet and really my drawers and anything that I have clothing wise, shoes even that I don't wear anymore, that, is just taking up space in my closet and in my dresser. And so I just really need to make a decision to get rid of those items. So I'll focus on more of the decluttering process. The next goal, I want to increase my personal investing by 5%. I worked on this for the month of July, and I want to continue working on this. I just want to slowly but surely increase my investing, not too much because I still want to make sure I'm focused on my student loan, but I want to try just adding a little more to what I invest for the month. The third item is to delete old personal emails. So it's just a shame, but I have thousands upon thousands of emails in my personal email box that is just, I can't believe it. I have not deleted any emails probably in 2 years. I just need to go through and start deleting big chunks, really, of those emails. So I want to start doing that. The other thing is I want to find extra money for my student loan payment, which just means, if it's extra savings or if I have extra money in my account, I can use it for that, or even for the savings challenges that I'm going to be doing and finishing, so I can add that to my student loan payment. And then the final item is to continue to work on reducing my sugar intake by at least 25%. Now, I have been doing this a little bit already, drinking a lot more water and saying no to a lot of the candies and those extra sweet items. And so I want to work on this more and try to just keep it going. And hopefully it'll become a lifestyle change. Okay, so those are my goals for the month of August. All right, so I'm getting ready to share the budget. Okay, so for the month of August, I do want to start this month off with a $9,000 budget for payroll, sinking funds, any savings challenges that I'm going to be adding, and extra money. So that is I think, a really good marker for my budget for, especially for now. Side hustle money, I'm going to bring in $720 for that. And then rollover funds, $65. So I am going to be budgeting for the month of August, $9,785. All right, so the money is going to be broken into fixed expenses, variable debts, and my savings. Okay, so for the fixed expenses for housing, I'm budgeting $1,909.85. For giving, I don't put the amount, I just leave that as a line item. So it's a reminder that I do pay tithes and I do pay offerings to my church. All right, car insurance, I'm going to be budgeting $135. For Spectrum Internet, it's going to be $77. Life insurance, $65. Direct TV streaming service, $80. Xbox subscription that my son uses, $7.99. Sirius XM Radio, $8.50. Apple storage, $9.99. Apple Care for my phone, $11.50. And then I did have to pay my quarterly P.O. box fee. So that was $75. And so I'm gonna be, I already paid it, but I'm going to be putting it towards my credit card in the month of August. And then Google memberships, $12 for that. Cell phone, my son, his phone, $55. And then the additional cell phones that I have, $144. So total amount for fixed expenses for the month, $2,590.83. Okay, moving on to variable expenses. So I'm gonna be budgeting $610 for groceries. I think I'm okay with this number. I have not done my July budget closeout just yet, just so I could see exactly how much I ended up spending for groceries. But let me tell you, I spent a lot. And with the price of food, it's not a lot we can do. We just have to accept it, that it's going to be an expensive line or item in our budget. All right. So hopefully 610 will be enough. If not, I will adjust it as we go. So Deborah's personal and that's just money I give myself for the month, $125. Gas, I'm budgeting $4.75, and I think that will be enough, and it should get me through the month. Medical expenses, I believe I have a copay this month, so I'm gonna go ahead. It's just for a prescription refill, so I believe it's about $5, so that's what I'm adding. Okay, car wash is $40. Yard maintenance, that's monthly, that's $50. And it is that time I have to renew my driver's license. And so the license fee is $45. And I think you fill out some paperwork. I hope I don't have to go to the DMV. I did receive the letter with the amount, but I haven't read all the information. So let's hope, knock on wood, I do not have to go to the DMV, but I don't know, I might because I think they may have to update my picture. But I'll let you know what happens with that. But that is definitely 45. September is my birthday month, so we have one more month to go. All right, so I am celebrating 2 birthdays this month. So that will be $150. Fast Track is the freeway service I use very sparingly, not often, but I do pay to have that service. So $30 is being budgeted. I do need an oil change, and I usually pay about $150. Remember when oil changes were about $25? What happened? Like everything is so expensive, guys. It's just crazy. All right, August gift away. So I'm only gonna budget $50. I think that's plenty. I'm just giving away physical items, so I may not even need to budget that amount, but I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. Eating out, I'm budgeting $200 for that. And then unbudgeted items, anything that is not food, but it's something that I have to pay for, 200 for that as well. So my total variable expenses for the month is $2,130. All right, let's go to debt. So my Discover credit card, I'm budgeting $215. For Sam's Club credit card, 300 is what I'm budgeting. My Wells Fargo credit card, I'm gonna budget $100 there. My car payment is $550. And for my student loan last month, I hope you saw my student loan update. I was so excited with the new amount that I owe on my student loan. So if you have not seen that video, I'm gonna link it above, and I hope you will go back and watch it. But I did budget, I think 1,500 last month, and I definitely put more towards my payment. So 1,500 is gonna be kind of my marker of what I can do. And of course, if I get additional funds, I'll add more to that. So we will go with 1,550 this month. And then personal loan is $302.30. So I'm expected to spend $3,017.30 on debt. So I always hope I spend more on debt because I don't mind if additional funds come in that they end up going to debt or savings. I mean, I prefer savings, but I know I have to pay attention to my debt and get it paid off. So I have to focus on that as well. Okay, moving on to investments. I did mention I'm going to increase this by 5%. And it's really based on just going a little higher than what I did in the month of July. Okay, so for Vanguard, I'm budgeting $50. SoFi, I'm budgeting $30. Fidelity, $125. I was really behind on this position in terms of contributing, because several times I skipped Fidelity for some reason, but I'm trying to give Fidelity a lot of attention these days so that it can get caught up and I can start really feeling more comfortable with that platform because I have really not been utilizing it. And so I want to change that. And then I have M1. Now I am going to add $25 to M1 because I still have my account open there. I still have all my positions from my favorite stocks and my favorite ETFs. So for now, I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to invest less money on that platform. Okay, and then for the Roth, it's $300. So my total investments for the month, $530. And moving on to savings, I'm budgeting $240 for my savings account. And the 100 envelope challenge, I do try to add $125. I believe I'm working on the challenge that's almost finished. So that money will go towards my 100 envelope challenge. So I need to get that one finished. Okay, so the total savings is $365. And then moving on to my lifesaver funds or my savings challenges, I try to put $400 a month in that account. And that just means my binders, all of my savings binders, I put something in all of them to go towards savings. And then my lifesaver funds, I'm budgeting $750. So my total savings and lifesaver funds is $1,150. All right, so the grand total of what I have budgeted for the month is $9,783.13. So we're getting kind of close to 10, and it may hit the 10,000 mark because I do know there's some things going on this month. I just don't know how much. And so sometimes it's hard to predict it exactly right. I just don't think you can have a budget that's to the penny. I don't think that's realistic for anybody. But the good part is you have a template, you have a roadmap, and that's what the budget is. It is your roadmap for how your spending will go for the month. And so this works for me. I'm happy with the amounts that I budgeted. And let's see what happens for the month of August. All right, everybody. I hope you're doing your budget too and getting ready for a new month. Thank you, everybody, for supporting me. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a great month, and I'll talk to you again in my next video. Take care. Bye.